Hello, hello, hello. My name is Nicholas Rivas. I talk about politics and stuff, and today we're going to be talking about how Elon Musk is not about free speech. So, the guy, to me, has been obvious that he's not thinking about free speech in the absolute sense that he tries to be. This guy who is, will let anybody on there, the battle of ideas. I knew it. I knew from the get go. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. The guy has always been in this kind of right wing bubble, and he's a billionaire, very conservative. He doesn't want the tax plans of the left-wing Bernie Sanders. So, not surprising. He's probably more social libertarian or lefty, but the guy isn't this unbiased, fair person as many think he is. He's probably going to lean more right than anything, which is fine. Hey, you go off, have fun. But the issue with this is that his absolutist mindset that he's been getting people to think is just not true. It's just not. He unbanned Babylon B and I think another right wing figure, and then Kathy Griffin. Like, to me, I'm like, that's not like neutral, right? But I'm glad. I'm in the camp of I don't want people to be banned. I'm very conflicted. I definitely think there should be terms of services, right? I don't want people being threatened with murder, but I'm conflicted with the misinformation of ideas. Like, when you have people like Trump going on there inciting riots, I don't know what to do with that. I mean, that's the president, but I'm also like, his rhetoric was dangerous. It led to a riot. So I don't know. I'm honestly conflicted, and I don't think there's a clear cut answer. I'll be the first to admit it. But to sit there and go, I'm an absolutist. I'd believe anybody could say anything, and then start banning people because they didn't put parody in their account. Like, that's not absolutist. Like, you can agree with it, but that's not absolutist. That's not I will allow anything, because he just right there and then didn't allow that. So it's okay to admit that maybe Twitter's terms of services were somewhat of a viable thing, even though I don't necessarily agree with it, and I don't feel that paving to the advertisers is worth it. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. He immediately, though, has turned this 180 of I will let anything on there to, okay, I kind of understand now that there's a reason why we have all of these terms and services and these checks and balances. So that's what's conflicting about this. Is I agree with him to an extent, but let's be real and let's be upfront. He's not this absolutist. No one is. No one should be. I don't want to go on there and say I'm gonna just fucking blow up a country and then like no one react to it. Like, there should be some sort of ramification of threats. There should be some sort of justification of maybe doxing someone. Like you need to have reasons for doing these things and have checks and balances. That's it, right? That's it. So when I hear the world of Elon Musk before he bought Twitter was this like, he's gonna let anything on there. We should let anything on there. If you say anything crazy, we could combat you with our ideas. What, are you scared to talk about your ideas? Oh, you're gonna silence me? I mean, that's the whole Alex Jones thing. The guy has said some vile things. People combat him with his mindsets and his ideologies, and they think that that's what fixes it. And let's be real, I would rather much have a world where I can talk to the guy and engage with him, but it's not it's not as simple, because it's the people who felt justified when they banned Alex Jones, like, see, we were right, the cabal's trying to stop us. He kept going to his site, so people thought, well, there's no point. He's gonna find just another place. But even then, I don't hear about him anymore. He's so gone. The average Twitter user who probably didn't know much about Alex Jones has now been fully eliminated from him. Like, it's not as easy accessible. So in a sense, it kind of worked. We deplatformed him, and his rhetoric mostly died off, from what I'm seeing. I don't have any statistics or any backing in regards to this. So I don't know. I honestly don't know how to gauge this. But to be an absolutist is insane to me. That's being radical. I can't be radical on this free speech shit. I can't be radical. It's hard to. At this point, I used to think I was radical. That I would allow anybody. You can say whatever the fuck you want. But there are, I don't know, like, these odd conversations I'm having with my mindset where I don't feel confident either way anymore. And I think it's okay to feel that, but I definitely want to engage people and see how people are feeling on this, cuz I don't know. And I'm not even shitting on Elon. I'm at first I was kind of like, I hate that image that people were painting that he's gonna be absolutist. I knew he wasn't. He's a businessman. Why the fuck would he go out there and let people say that, you know, the N word, and then like Twitter advertisers leave? I knew that from the get. Most people knew that from the get go. But people are so blind that they're like, he's gonna save the world. He's gonna be the new daddy. Like, no, like the guy is a businessman. He's gonna cater to whatever Twitter foundation they built. You know, like why rock the boat that much? Like, that doesn't make sense. But I mean, obviously I'm just a random dude on the internet with 2 subscribers. Obviously I'm not paving the way for the world, but I definitely think that in what Elon is doing now is what was expected. He's not going to go crazy. He's not going to go radical. He's not going to let everyone on there, but he is going to cater, and this is my theory now, he is going to cater to a right-leaning audience just because he's right-leaning. If he allows people left and right back on, cool, but it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like people who were parodying him were getting booted off. It sounds like people with the blue check marks are finding their way to really disrupt his system, so he has to take it back. It sounds like a guy with an unplanned, you know, with no plan, trying to make a plan. I don't know. It's the guy is winging it as much as I think I would, which is sad because, I mean, ain't he like an engineer? So I think it's best to leave it here. I'm gonna let the gameplay ride. So thank you all, and yabba dabba doo, kapagoo.
An ally took their flag.
Enemy flag returned.
Our team took the enemy flag.
Enemy flag returned. Killing spree.
Shields are down.
Power items on the way.
Another one down. Flag returned.
Power weapons inbound. They know where we are. Let's run for our lives back to base. Power weapons on the field.
Enemy flag returned.
Drop wall acquired. Oldie but a goodie. Active camo inbound. Active camo available.
Down there. Invisible bogey on the vehicle.
Shields are down.
Enemy flag carrier revealed. Let's get to skewering.
Enemies below us. They're close.
Shields are down.
Power items on the way. Enemy flag carrier revealed. They know where we are. You're exposed, Spartan.
Victory!